be full confidence.
Can see now?
Yes, you can start.
But the face blocking, wait, I tried it. How to reduce?
Yeah, no, we can see yours already. You can just explain what you have written. Yes.
Has to unmute. Wait, no, the photo blocking me.
Oh, you move your photo to another side. Your own photo. Move it to another side.
I reduce it already. Okay, good.
Okay, good.
I didn't even see myself and anyone.
Okay, you don't need to see yourself. Yeah. Okay, you can start now.
Okay. Namo Buddhaya. Good evening, Saji, and everyone here. Today my presentation is regarding Kimattiya Sutta. Okay, then Pali grammar analysis verse 1. Sawati nidana atako sambahula biku yena bagawa tenu pasan kaminsu pe ekamantang nisi dimsu ekamantang nisina ko te biku bagawantang etadawochum. Sawati nidanam, can you see? Okay. Sawati nidanam from here comes make up of two words. Sawati and nidanam is a kamadaraya samasa adjectival compound, where an adjectival and a substantive is combined. The two members of an adjectival compound must, in their uncompound state, be in the same case. Example like I don't need to give example. The example like a nilam plus upalam, like nilu palam. That means blue water lily. So Sawati nidanam, English I put a place like object, and the Pali is make up is a neuter accusative singular. The meaning is at Sawati. Atako is adverb, indeclinable, meaning is then. Sambahula, adjective to the biku, subject. So they are masculine nominative plural. Several, then biku is monks. Then yena is relative pronouns, instrumental person plural, where bagawa is the subject, masculine nominative singular, the Buddha or the blessed one. Then tenu pasakaminsu is make up of the compound words, demonstrative pronouns, tena and upasankaminsu. Aorist person plural, aorist person plural. Approached. Direct translation is at Savati, then several men or many monks, mendicants, they approached the Blessed One. Then indirect translation is at Savati, then several monks approached the Buddha. The notes over here is Yena Tenu Upasankimsu. Yena Tenu means is a idiomatic expression in Pali. Then okay, there's a pay there, right? There's a pay. Pay means peyala. In Pali is peyala. Repetition or succession, formula way of saying phrase to indicate that a passage has to be repeated. Upasam, that means I repeat this one. Upasan kamitua bagawantang abiwadi tua. Upasan kamitua is a verb, gerund, having approached. Bagawantang is adjective object. Masculine accusative singular, the Blessed One or the Buddha. Abiwadetua is the verb, gerund, having bowed down, salute, or worship. Having approached the Blessed One, bow down. Having approached the Blessed One, bow down. This one can be found in a PME, lesson 21, consonantal, page 53 and 55, possessive adjective. Then ekamantang nisi dimsu, ekamantang nisina kote biku bagawantang ikadawo chum. Ekamantang is indeclinable adverb, compound accusative singular of ekamantang to one side. Nisidimsu is a verb, aorist third person plural, sat down. Ekamantang indeclinable adverb, compound accusative singular to one side. Nisimna verb, pp, past participle of nisidati, having seated. Ko is indeclinable. Te is pronounced masculine nominative plural of ta. Bhikkhus is a subject, masculine nominative plural, monks. Bagawantang is an object, masculine accusative singular, the Buddha or the Blessed One. Etadavojam is a verb, euphonic combination, pronouns plus aorist third person plural. These, they said. Direct translation is set down to one side, having seated to one side. Those monks said this to the Buddha. Indirect translation is set down to one side and said to him. This is all the analysis word by word. Now, the words to first sentence. Idano bante anya titiya paribajaka anhe evam puchanti. Okay. Ida is an adverb, indeclinable, emphatic. Meaning is here, then. Bante is addressed, masculine, vocative singular. Venerosa. Anya titiya, adjective, compound, adjective plural, who follow another religion. Paribajaka is the subject, masculine, nominative plural, wandering ascetics. Amhe is a pronouns, accusative first person plural, us. Evam, adverb, indeclinable, this. Puchanti is a verb, present tense, third person plural, ask. Direct translation here then, Venerosa, the wandering ascetics who follow another religion, ask us this. Or indirect translation is, here, Venerosa, the wandering ascetics who follow another religion, ask us thus. The anatitiya is mixed up of anya, titiya, adjective to paribajaka. Then verse 2, second sentence, Kimatiyam avuso samane gotama brahmacharyang vusati ti. Kimatiyam is adjective interrogative compound from kim and atiya. What's the purpose? Avuso is address, indicative, vocative singular and plural of friends. Samane, Gotame. Samane is adjective to Gotama, family name. masculine locative singular. Gautama also masculine locative singular, ascetic Gautama. Brahmacharyam, object compound from Brahma and Charya, neuter, holy life. Vusati is the verb, present passive third person singular, lived under. T is a et, end of direct speech, indeclinable adverb, end quote. Direct translation, what's the purpose, friends? Holy life lived under ascetic Gautama. Friends, what is the purpose of living the holy life under the ascetic Gautama? Notes, Vusati, T is a Vusati, present past, passive of Vasati. You can find it from PME lesson 33, page 131, passive voice. Et means indicate, indeclinable adverb, end of direct speech. Et is the particle the particle et is placed after a statement quoted or thought out and stands in the place of or instead of inverted commas in English. It involves the senses of thinking, considering, supposing, knowing, saying, or calling. You can find it in page PME, page 82, note 119. Now we come to verse 2, third sentence. Evam putta mayam bante, tesam anya titiyanam, paribajakanam, evam bia karuma. Evam indeclinable adverb, thus or this. Verb putta is a verb pp, past participle, and asked. Mayam is a subject, pronoun first person plural, we. Bante is address, vocative third person singular, venerable sir. Tesam, pronouns masculine, dative plural, them. Anya titiya is the adjective to paribajakanam, compound, dative plural, to the wandering ascetic. Paribajakanam is a noun, masculine genitive plural, who follow another religion. Evam, indeclinable adverb, like this. Byakaroma is a verb, through present tense, first person plural, answer, reply. The wandering ascetics who follow another religion ask this. Venerable sir, we answer them like this. Indirect, we answer them like this. Putta is the past participle of puchati. Verse 2, fourth sentence. Dukasa ko awuso pariniyatam bhagawati brahmacharyam vusati. Dukasa is a neuter nouns, genitive singular, suffering. Ko is indeclinable, nipata, indeed. Avuso is addressee. Oh, I got it wrong. Masculine vocative singular or plural. Friends. Then parinyatam is adjective compound, parinya plus atha, full understanding or complete understanding. Bhagawati is the locative, masculine locative singular under the Buddha. Brahmacharyam, adverb, compound, neuter, holy life. Vusati is a present participle third person singular, live under. Et is end of quote, end of direct speech. Direct translation, indeed, friends, the holy life lived under the Buddha is a full understanding of suffering. In direct translation, the purpose of living the holy life under the Blessed One is to completely understand suffering. Verse 2, fifth sentence, Kachi mayang bante ewang puttha ewang vyakaramana vuttawadino cheva bhagavato homa. Kachi is indeclinable, integrative from ka, trust. Mayam is pronounced first person plural, we. Bante addressing masculine vocative singular, venerable. Evam is indeclinable adverb, thus or this. Puta, verb past participle asked. Evam indeclinable adverb like this. Vyakaramana, verb present participle answering. Vuttawadino, subject masculine nominative plural, who correctly repeat. Cheva mix up of cha, eva, indeed, sandi, just. Bhagavato, masculine genitive singular, Buddha or Blessed One. Homa, verb present tense, first person plural to be. Direct translation, Venerable Sir thus ask, in the same manner, we trust we correctly repeat of what the Buddha has said. Indirect, Venerable Sir thus ask, answering like this, we trust we correctly repeat what the Buddha, the Blessed One, has said. Verse 2, seventh sentence, Nacha Kochi Saha Damiko Wadanuwado Garayam Tanam Aggacara. Na is negation, indeclinable, not. Cha is indeclinable, and Kochi is a pronounced masculine nominative singular, nothing. Saha, indeclinable, with accompanied. Sahadamiko is accompanied, legitimate. Wadanuwado, nouns, masculine nominative singular compound, respond to an assertion. Garayam tanam aggacara is a idiom, adjective. Garayam is adjective. Tanam is a neuter nouns, adverb, accusative, singular of Tana. Aggacara is a present tense, third person singular. So they are idioms. The meaning is deserve blame, gives ground for criticism. And the Wadanuwado is a masculine compound, Kamadaraya, Wada plus Anu Wada. Respond to an assertion, accusation against a statement, literally means speech following speech. So the direct translation is, and not gives legitimate grounds for criticism through accusation against a statement. Indirect translation, and not give legitimate grounds for criticism through the response to an assertion. Verse 3, first sentence, Tagatumhe Bhagawe, Evam Puttha Evam Vyakaramana Vuttawadino Chevame Hota. Taga is indeclinable, emphatic, certainly. Tumhe is a pronounced second person plural, you all. Bhikawe is a masculine vocative plural, monks. Evam is an adverb, indeclinable. Thus, Puta is a past participle asked. Evam, adverb indeclinable, like this. Bia karamana is a present participle verb answering. Buta wadino is a subject, masculine nominative plural is a compound. Buta and wadi plus no. Who correctly repeat. Cha eva is adverb sandi and even. Me is pronounced me. Kota is a present second person, present tense second person plural are. Certainly, direct translation is certainly you all monks thus ask, answering like this, you correctly repeat even me. Certainly, monks thus ask, answering in this manner, you correctly repeat what I have said. Verse 3, second sentence, Nacha mang abutena abajikata damasa chanu damam via karota. Na is indeclinable, negation not. Cha is indeclinable and mam is pronounced accusative singular me. Abutena is adverb indeclinable, adverb instrumental singular with an untruth. Abajikata verb present tense second person plural, you misrepresent. Damasa adverb. Damasa is adjective to chanu dama. Masculine genitive singular. Dharma or teaching. Chanu dama is made up of cha plus anu damam. Indeclinable adverb accusative singular according to Dhamma. Via karota, verb present tense second person plural, you explain. Direct translation, and you do not misrepresent me with an untruth. You explain the Dhamma in line with the teaching. Indirect translation, and you do not misrepresent me with an untruth. Your explanation is in line with the teaching. Verse 3, third person singular, Nacha kochi sahadamiko wadanu wado garayam tanam agachati. Na is negation not. Cha is indeclinable and kochi pronounced masculine nominative singular none. Sahadamiko is saha plus damiko, indeclinable plus masculine nominative singular accompanied by legitimate. Vadanu wado is nouns masculine nominative singular compound. Respond to an assertion. Garayam adjective potential participle blameworthy. Tanam indeclinable neuter nouns adverb accusative singular, it is likely. Agachati verb present tense comes to or arrived at. Direct translation not accompanied by legitimate grounds for blame due to respond to an exertion, and not give. Indirect translation is and not give legitimate grounds for criticism through the response to an exertion. This garayam tanam gachati is an idiom, adjective plus neuter plus present tense, means the same. Deserve, blame, gives grounds for criticism, literally means arrived at a blameworthy position. Verse 3, fourth sentence, Dukasahi parinyatang mai brahmacharyang busati. Dukkasa is adjective, masculine, genitive, singular, suffering. He is indeclinable, indeed. Parinyatang, adjective, compound, purpose of full understanding. Mai is a pronounced first person locative singular, in me. Brahmacharya is a compound adjective, compound neuter nouns, accusative singular, holy life. Sati is a verb, present, passive, third person singular, lived under. Direct translation is indeed lived holy life under me is a full understanding of suffering. Indirect translation, indeed, for the purpose of living the spiritual life with me is to completely understand suffering. Verse 3, fifth sentence, Sachevo bhikkhave anya titiya paribhajaka evam puchayum. Sache indeclinable if, vo pronounced second person accusative plural, you all. Bhikkhave addressee, masculine vocative plural, monks. Adjective, anya titiya, adjective to paribhajaka, masculine dative plural, compound, we follow another religion. Paribhajaka, subject, masculine nominative plural, wandering ascetics. Evam, indeclinable adverb. Thus, puchayum is a optative verb, third person plural, should ask. Direct translation, monks, if wandering ascetics who follow another religion should ask you all. Indirect translation, monks, if wandering ascetics who follow another religion should ask you all this.
You got 5 minutes left now.
I'm not finished yet. Okay, I try.
You can skip some lah. Okay.
Verse 3, sixth sentence, ati panawuso mago ati pati pada itasa dukkasa pariniyati. Ati is a present person singular verb, is there. Pana awuso is made up of pana and awuso. In sandi, indeclinable plus masculine nominative singular and friend. Mago is a subject, masculine nominative singular, a path. Ati verb, present tense, the person singular is there. Patipada is a feminine noun, subject, nominative singular, path of practice. Itasa is a pronouns, masculine and neuter nouns, genitive singular of this. Dukkasa, adjective dative singular, suffering. Parinyaya is a verb, the gerund of parijanati, completely understanding, and iti is and quote. Direct translation, and friends, is there a path? Is there a path of practice completely understanding this suffering? Indirect translation, and friends, is there a path and a practice of for completely understanding the suffering? Verse 3, seventh sentence, evam puta tumhe bhikkhave te sam anya titiyanam paribhajakanam evam vyakaryata. Evam is indeclinable adverb indicators. Puta is a past participle verb, ask. Tumhe is a pronounced second person plural, you all. Bhikkhave, addressee, masculine vocative plural, monks. Te sam is a masculine pronouns, masculine dative plural, them. Anya titiya is a compound. Anya and titiya plus anam. Adjective. Masculine genitive plural who follow another religion. Paribajakanam, masculine genitive plural, wandering ascetic. Evam indeclinable adverb like this. Bia kariyata is optative second person plural. You answer. Direct translation, monks. The wandering ascetic who follow another religion ask you this, you should answer them like this. In direct translation, you should answer them like this. Verse 3, 8 sentence. Atiko awuso mago ati patipada etasa dukasa parinyayati. Ati present tense person singular verb. There is co-indeclinable indeed. Awuso address masculine vocative plural friends. Mago subject masculine nominative singular path. Ati verb present tense person singular there is. Patipada feminine nouns nominative singular path of practice. Ikasa adverb to dukasa masculine neuter nouns dative singular for this.
Okay, I think you can show us the next line already. Yeah, because the next line is going to finish already. Show us the next line. Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah. Okay. Because you have
This
written
ready?
all.
You mean this
the
is
last
the
line?
third verse.
Last line? Where is the last line? Katamo.
Katamo.
Huh? You don't have the last line.
Mana dia? Katamo is the fourth.
Yeah, the last line. Yeah, okay. Show this line.
This one. This one is the first sentence only.
Yeah. This is the first line.
Okay.
Yeah. Last time.
Katamo cha bikawe mago katama patipada itasa dukasa parinyayati. Katamo is a pronounced adjective interrogative from ka, what. Then cha is conjunction indicative indeclinable, and bikave is a masculine vocative plural monks. Mago is a subject masculine nominative singular path. Katama adjective to patipada interrogative of ka, what. Patipada feminine nouns nominative singular path of practice. Itasa pronouns genitive singular for this. Dukasa nominative adjective dative singular suffering. Parinyaya verb. Parinyayati verb plus the iti and is gerund completely understanding. Direct translation, and what monk is the path? What is the path practice for completely understanding of this suffering? Indirect translation is, and what is the path and path of practice for completely understanding of this suffering? Can continue. Verse 4 second sentence. Ayam mewa ario atangiko mago siyatidam. Ayam ewa come from ayam ewa sandi simply. Ario is an adjective to atangiko, adjective to the mago subject. Masculine nominative singular novel. Atangiko masculine nominative singular full subject. Mago masculine nominative singular path. It yatidam is a sandi as follow. That is direct translation, simply the noble eightfold path. That is indirect translation, it is simply the noble eightfold path as follows. Verse 4 third person singular. Samadhi ti pe sama samadhi. So samadhi is a feminine compound. Sama and diti right view. Pe is a repetition, and sama samadhi is a compound. Sama and samadhi masculine nominative singular right.
I think it's okay. Half an hour already. Okay. I think you have given us lots of very good points. All right. So later, I think anybody can request a copy from if they want to learn computer. So I just want to point out a few things I think is you need to be aware of, especially using the passive. Go to the first line, very first line. Yeah. I point out now news because so other also can learn on the spot. I'll just give 5 minutes comment on it. Okay, the very first line. Yeah.
Uchati.
The first one. Okay, the very first one. Okay.
Not this one?
No, this one. Next one with the what is the purpose of holy life? Something like that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
This is Puchati. No, not
Yeah.
No. You want the passive voice
the one? Yeah, passive voice with the holy life. No. The one, the Ida no bande. Yeah, this one. Okay, this one. Look at your direct sentence. Okay. What is the purpose? You show the people direct sentence. What's the purpose? Friend, holy life lived. You put the word live, right?
Yes.
Actually, you should put the word is lived because it's a passive.
Is live.
Yes. So
must add is, is it?
Is, yes. Because if you put like that, it look like past tense to me, right? So you better put is live under the ascetic Gautama. You can change now.
Is lived under Gautama.
Yeah. Okay, this one.
Okay.
Right. Yes. Okay.
I highlight.
Yes. Then the indirect will be friends. What is the purpose of? What is purpose? The holy life is lived. I think your indirect should change it. What's the purpose?
What is the purpose of the holy life?
What purpose is the holy life lived? What is the purpose? Is the holy life lived? Is the holy life lived? Okay.
Under.
Okay. Yeah. So this one. Then another one I noticed the next sentence, kachi mayam bande ewan puta. Next sentence. Kachi mayam. The one kachi mayam. Someone?
Here.
Oh yeah, kachi mayam. So okay, ewan puta,
Ewan
task.
puta.
Yeah, task. Okay, ewan puta task us. So you can write task us when we were asked.
When
direct will be when we were asked. Yeah, in the direct or indirect when we were asked.
How?
Okay, when puta.
When we were asked.
When we were asked, just put puta when we were asked. Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So this means that I notice your passive is always you don't show the passive properly. You always show in a past tense. Passive and past tense is different. Yeah. Puta. Never mind, it's okay. You type later. Put the dot. Yeah. Puta means yes. When asked, when were asked. W-E-R-E. W-E-R-E. Were. Okay. We asked. Okay. When asked also can. Yeah. Okay. Like this, huh?
When asked, is it?
When we were asked. Yeah. When we asked, we were asked. All right. So the rest I will check later, but I think majorly is these two I see is not fit in with the grammar. All right.
Okay.
Thanks. So later I will check thoroughly. Okay, this for people to learn about something. Okay, so thanks a lot. So we go for next speaker. Next speaker, who is she? Okay, thank you. Okay, you can stop the sharing. Okay. Who is the next one?
It's me, Sayaji. It's me, Doris.
Okay. You can share now.
I get it. I get my
number 5, right?
assignment number 5. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, assignment.
I think yours is actually easier.
Yeah,
Actually, number 4 is actually quite tough. Yeah.
I agree. I do not know how to open this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will share.
Okay, you share. Yes.
Wait, where is the share? Share screen. Okay. Share. Okay. This is the one. Yeah. Good evening, Saya G, sisters. Before I go on to the analysis.
Okay, you have half an hour. Okay, half an hour.
I would like to give. Yeah, I would like to give a brief summary of the sutta between the Buddha and Venerable Ananda regarding the benefits of having a multitude of good friends, good companions, and good associates in leading a life of chastity, that means the holy life. Venerable Ananda, who is the loyal and devoted disciple of the Buddha, is of the idea that having a multitude of good friends, good companions, and good associates is only a partial or incomplete spiritual practice. The Buddha corrected Venerable Ananda by proclaiming that this is in fact the absolute and complete component of the spiritual practice. Is of immense help for the attainment of the path and perfection to a holy person as well as to human beings in the quest of achieving the state of Nibbana. This is my brief summary. Now I'm going on to the analysis part. The sutta starts with Evam me sutang ekang samayam bhagava sakyesu viharati nagarangkang nama sakarang nama sakyanang nigamo. Evam is in decline, adverb, declinable, thus. Me is a pronoun, which is a genitive case of aham, have I. Sutang is a past participle, heard. Ekang is an object, one, masculine, accusative, singular. Samayang is an adverb in one time. Bhagava is a subject, nominative, singular, masculine, the blessed one. Sakyesu is a subject where it is a masculine locative plural. This is among the Sakyas. Viharati lives, and is a verb, singular, third person, present tense. Nagara Kang is a region, which is an accusative, singular, neuter. Nama is an adjective, neuter, singular. Sakarang, nama is the name of place, which is a masculine, singular, accusative. Sakyanang is a region, which is a dative, of the Sakya race. The region of the Sakya race, dative, singular, neuter. Oh, I forgot. Sakarang nama is a hospitality. Nigamo is a marketplace, which is a nominative, neuter, singular, neuter, which is a market town. Dwelling among the Sakyas, a Sakyan market township of the Sakya race near Medata Lumpa. The Buddha was honored, treated with respect, and was well received with hospitality by the town people. The detailed analysis over here, which is more in detail, like the Evam is as follows, which is indeclinable. Evam me sutam, thus have I heard, which is quite a common phrase that is, I got the reference from PCED dictionary. Ekam is one single, solitary, neuter, gender, which is more in detail. I think I need to skip this because I don't have much time in going through. When I talked about Nagara Kang Nama, Sakarang Nama, the Blessed One was well received hospitably by the town people, meaning that Nagara Kang Nama is means a town when the name near Medata Lumpa. Sakya means belonging, is an adjective belonging to the Sakya race. The people of Northeast India, among whom the Bodhisattva was born. And a Sakya Anang, which is actually Sakyanang, which is an adjective, dative adjective belonging to the Sakya race. Yeah. Then the next phrase is Atako Ayasma Anando Yena Bhagava Tenu Pasangkami Upasangkami Twa Bhagavantang Abhivadetwa Ekamantang Nisidi. Atako is an adverb, which is an indeclinable now or then. Ayasma Anando is a noun, which is a nominative singular, muscular singular, and which is addressed to Venerable Ananda. Yena adverb indeclinable, then. Ten, it's a upasangkami is a verb here. Ten is in adverb here, where. Then upasangkami is the verb past tense, third person past tense, approached. Then translated as, there the Venerable Ananda approached the Blessed One. Upasangkami tua Bhagavantang ambivadetwa ekamantang nisidi. Ekamantang nisino ko ayasma anando Bhagavantang etadavocha. Upasangkami tua is a gerund, indeclinable, having approached. Bhagavantang is an object, masculine, singular, accusative, the Blessed One. Abhivadetwa is also a gerund, which is indeclinable, having paid respect. Ekamantang, adverb, indeclinable, on one side, means stood aside. Nisidi is a verb, is a past tense, third person past tense, set. And having paid respect to the Blessed One, Venerable Ananda sat onto one side. Ekamantang is an adverb indeclinable, aside. Nisi, one, aside. Nisino is a past participle or nisidati, sitting, agreed with the nominative, which is set. Ko is an indeclinable particle, indeclinable, in question. Ayasma Anando is the name of Venerable, nominative, singular, muscular, Venerable Ananda. Bhagavantang is an object, accusative, singular, muscular, the Blessed One. Eta davocha is a compound verb, third person, past tense, said this. Having sat to one side, the Venerable Ananda in question said this to the Blessed One. The detail, the note, that explanation in red are the analyses by Venerable Sayaji. I copied from Venerable Sayaji. Ko is an indeed, really, surely, in narration, and eta davocha, eta plus avocha, which is a compound verb, eris. The next comes the Venerable Ananda asked the Buddha, upadamidang bante brahmachariyang yadidang kalyana mitata kalyana sahayata kalyana sampavankatati. So upadamidang is an adjective pronoun. It's a sandhi, which is actually upada plus idam, which is a sandhi. Now I give a note here, it's for my own reference. The sandhi is a euphonic combination when two letters of the same word or two different words are joined together. So it's from the new Pali calls too. So Bante is an object, the addressee is evocative, singular, masculine, Badanta. reverencer, or O Lord. Brahmacharyam is an object, accusative, singular, neuter, which is a spiritual practice of the holy life or the holy life. Yadidam is two pronouns there, which is indeclinable, which is a Sandhi, that is namely. Kalyana mitata is an adjective compound, which is in the feminine form, nominative plural, the fact of having good friends. Kalyana mitasahaya, yata, adjective, compound, feminine, nominative plural, good companions. Kalyana sampavan katati, adjective, compound, feminine, nominative plural, good associates. It's translated as of good friends, good companions, and good associates is only half of the whole component of the spiritual practice. That was what Ananda asked from the made the statement to the Buddha. The word kalyanamita is actually from the Kamadaraya, which is the descriptive determinate compound, from these two books that I got it from. And the ta there, the kalamyamita ta. Oh dear, what's happening? Kalamita, the TA in small blue, which is actually a derivative tadita. The ta is suffixed to the noun, which is a mita, to denote a multitude or collection. This derivative form is in the feminine. The reference is from the New Pali Course, yeah, page 149. So the Sahaya together is an associate. Then the Buddha replied, Mahevam Ananda, Mahevam Ananda. Ma is a particle, declinable, not. And Hevam is a Sandhi, adjective, indeed, thus. Ananda is addressee, vocative, masculine, singular. This is being repeated by the Buddha. So it's translated as, indeed not so, Ananda, indeed not so. The Buddha further explained, Sakala me vidang, Ananda, Brahmacharyam, yadidang, Kalyatata, Kalyana Sahayata, Kalyana Sampavantata. According to the Buddha, the translation is the combination of these qualities, Ananda, that is the fact of having a multitude of good friends, good companions, and good associates, is of the spiritual practice. The Buddha further explained, continue. Kalyamita sitam Ananda. Bikuno pati kankang kalyana sahayasa kalyana sampavantasa. Meaning, Venerable Ananda, for a monk, this matter in question, that is, of having a good friend, a good companion, and a good associate, is to be desired. According to the Buddha, the Buddha further continued, Ariyang atangikang magang bhavesati. Ariyang atangikang magang bahuli karisati. Meaning, the monk will develop the noble eightfold path. And furthermore, the monk will devote oneself, but will be more passionate. Such a friendship for the monk is of immense help for his attainment of the path and perfection. The phrase in red is actually, I got it from the reference taken from DCED, the dictionary. The Buddha further continued, Katancha Nanda, Bhikkhu Kalyana Mito, Kalyana Sahayo, Kalyana Sampavanko, Ariyang Akandikang Magang Bhaveti, Ariyang Akandikang Magang Bahu Karoti. Actually, the direct translation is, and what? Ananda, a monk who is a spiritual friend, a good companion, and a good associate who practices and devotes himself to develop the Eightfold Path, which is in question mark. I translated it as, and what else more will the monk in question achieve other than devoting himself fully in developing the Noble Eightfold Path? Ananda, Bhikkhu Samadaditing Bhaveti, Vivekanisitang, Viraganisitang, Nirodhanisitang, Vosagaparinaning. Meaning, here Ananda, with the developing of the Noble Eightfold Path, the monk develops right view or right belief based on seclusion, supported by detachment, based on fading of desire, supported by dispassion, based on ending, supported by cessation, thus developing into complete relinquishment. The Buddha further continues, Sama Sankapang Bhaveti Vivakanisita, he develops right intention, Bhavati, Sama Pamandang Bhavati, he develops right speech, he develops right conduct. Furthermore, Sama Ajivang Bhaveti Sama Vayanang Bhaveti, he develops correct livelihood, he develops right effort. Sama Sati Bhaveti Sama Sadi Bhaveti, he develops correct present moment awareness, he develops perfect stability of mind. How does he do it? Vivekanisitang, Viraganisitang, Nirodhanisitang, Vosagaparinaning, meaning he does it by means of disengagement, by means of detachment, supported by cessation, thus developing into complete relinquishment. The detailed analysis are more on towards the Buddha continued, Evam ko Ananda, Bhikkhu Kalyanamito, Kalyana Sahayo, Kalyana Sampavanko. Just as this, Ananda, a monk who is a spiritual friend, a good companion, and a good associate develops the Noble Eightfold Path. Means Arya Atangikang Magam Bhaveti. He develops the Noble Eightfold Path. Other than that, Aryang Atangikang Magang Bahuli Karoti, and further devotes himself fervently in developing the Noble Eightfold Path. Tadamina Pitang Ananda, Pariyayena Veditaba. In this way, Ananda, figuratively speaking, must be experienced by himself. Detailed analysis, and continued with Yata Sakalami Vedang Brahmacharyang Yadidang Kalyana Mitata Kalyana Sahayata Kalyana Sampavantata. Translated as, is the entire component of the spiritual practice, that is namely the fact of having a multitude of good friends, good companions, and good associates. The Buddha further continues, Mamanti Ananda, Kalyanamitam, Agama, Jati Dhamma, Satta, Jatiya Parimuchanti. Translated as, certainly to me, Ananda, in reference to having an excellent friend, human beings who are subjected to birth are totally liberated from rebirth. Human beings who are liable to grow old are completely free from aging. Marana Dhamma Satta Maranena Parimuchanti, meaning human beings who are liable to die are completely free from death. Soka Parideva Dukkha Domana Supaya Sa Dhamma Satta. Soka Parideva Dukkha Domana Sa Supaya Sehi Parimuchanti, meaning the human beings by nature, character of tribulation, such as grief and sorrow, afflictions of pain and misery, and with all kinds of misery are completely free. Imina ko etang ananda, meaning with these Yata sakala mevidang brahmachariyang yadidang kalyana mitata kalyana sahayata kalyana sampavantata ti. Meaning, figuratively speaking, this entire spiritual practice should be understood or realized. That is namely the fact or the truth of having a multitude of good friends, good companions, and good associates. Dutiya means the second time. T there is the end code. That's all for my explanation.
Okay, thank you. Sadhu, sadhu.
Okay.
Oh, very good. Okay, so for the student, if you look at it, all these E, what is the E and P and M? E means English, P means the Pali grammar, M means the meaning. Okay, I just give few comment here. I think most of them you get it right. So we go for the first one, the top one, very top one. First one. Doris, go to first one. Yeah, okay.
Wait, let me scroll. Okay, first one.
Yeah, the very first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eva Me Sutta.
Okay. Now the one in the bracket, you see the Nagaram Nama,
Yeah.
Sakaram Nama. Okay. Do
Yeah.
you know what's the meaning of bracket here?
The bracket here, I understand it to be Nagarang, that means Nagarang Nama, Sakarang Nama is the blessed one was well received hospitably by the town people, because I got the meaning of a Sakarang means hospitality. Sakarang
No.
or from
Sakaram
Sakari.
Nama. Sakaram Nama. Sakaram Nama means the name is called Sakaram. It's either called Nagaram. The place either called Nagaram or called Sakaram. That's all. Because you have the word Nama. Nama means it's just a name. Okay. Okay.
Right.
So you
sorry,
make a note.
it
It's okay. You make a note. No problem. Just make a note.
It's
Okay.
not It's not
No.
hospitality.
So I was thinking, why go hospitality? It's just a name here. Okay. All right. Okay. No problem. Okay. Since I on the here, I look at it. So just okay. There's one thing here. Okay.
Yeah.
You modify later. Okay. No problem. Okay. Then another one. The pariyaya. You always translate as what figurative speech, right? Something like that. Oh, that pariyaya. You just translate as method. Method is okay. Pariyaya. I think you have something at the end just now.
Yeah.
Pariyaya. Yeah. Yes, just now I saw already.
Yeah.
You do a search or what?
Yeah.
Never mind, it's okay. You know what I mean, right? You always put the figurative speech, you know.
Deva from Pari Devati.
No. The Pariyaya. No, this one. Or maybe you go to the very last sentence. Okay.
Very last sentence. Pariyayena.
Yeah. Okay. No. This is by this method. Just translate as by this method is okay. Alright. Okay. You go up some more. There's one figuratively speaking. You know. Go some more up. Go some more. Yeah. Okay, some more, some more.
Figuratively speaking.
Okay, no need figuratively.
here.
Okay, no need, no need. Okay, by this way. You already put this one by
By
way.
this way.
Yeah, by this way. Right?
By this
Okay.
way. Okay.
Because it's no need to figuratively speaking. It's clearly he said already by this method. What is the way means
Okay.
having the what you translate as an entire component of spiritual what practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Practice,
Here
practice.
the bhikkhu body he translate as a entire holy life. But it's okay. Yours is still
Holy
okay.
life.
Yeah, entire holy
Holy
life.
life.
Yeah, holy life. Entire holy life. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Entire holy
Okay.
life.
And okay, that's another one I want to comment, but I think it takes some time to look for it. You're talking about one who is good friend, right? You're right. I think that one who is good friend, but actually it's not that one
Monk.
who is good friend. It's not monk who is good friend.
Okay.
Means that monk who has good friend.
Good friends. Oh, I
Or
see.
remember
Okay.
you're a monk who is good friend. He
Yeah.
is not a good
Yeah.
friend,
Yeah.
but he has
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
friend. Like when the Buddha is good
Friends.
friend to us, I am good friend to you. So that's the meaning of
Oh.
yeah. Okay, you can modify
Okay.
later. It's
Okay.
okay. This is the main thing I want to
Okay. I
point out.
will.
The rest
Okay.
yours and Vira all you really put lots of effort already. Everybody can see you're like very professionally done. Huh? Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Sayagyi. I stop
Okay.
sharing now.
All right. Okay. So
Thank
we
you
go for
so
thank
much,
you. Okay.
Sayagyi.
We go for next one. Wong. Is it Wong? Yes.
Okay.
Can you share now? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Number
four.
4.
I
I'm sorry.
try
Number
to
4 look difficult to me also.
I try to share. If I cannot, then I need
Oh,
to
and
click.
also because one thing, number 4 is quite long, but there's a lot of repetition, right? So you can just skip all the repetition because if
Yeah.
not, you cannot finish in time. Okay.
Okay. I try to share screen. Let me see how. Start broadcast. Screen broadcast. Go to what's this one? Sorry. Optimize screen sharing. Optimize screen sharing.
We can see your screen already. Yes.
Oh, you can see my screen. Okay.
Yes. You just share your document. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then I go and show my document here. Okay.
Yes. We can see already.
This is a document.
Yeah.
Thanks. I can use my own screen.
Can you make the screen bigger? It's not so big yet.
Uh,
Make it bigger. Yeah.
I cannot because this is the iPad. I really had hard time
Okay.
finding this out. Is
Okay.
this?
A
I'm
little bit
sorry.
small for us. Can you make the letter a little bit bigger? Letter.
I cannot. Sayagyi.
Okay. How about Brother Cow? He can help you.
You want me to
It's
share?
it's too small. Yeah.
Too
Oh,
Yes.
small.
Yeah,
If
Brother Cow,
like,
you share. Okay.
okay, I have to come out, right?
Yeah.
But if I let me try. Stop.
Okay, Brother Cow, please share. Yes.
Is it done already? Stop already?
Yes, you come out already. You come
I
out
don't
already.
even
Okay.
know.
Okay. Can see already. Yes.
You see, okay.
Okay. Good.
Before, I hope the alignment is okay because it was out most of the time. Okay, before I start into the analysis, I've been trying very hard to understand what this verse is and my not conversion with sutta. But anyway, before I start, I just tell briefly what this verse is basically about. I have broken it down into 4 parts. So the first part here is the Pali. I'll just read the English. It's basically telling all monks, I shall teach you the practice that is beneficial for uprooting of all imaginations or illusions. The steps that is beneficial uprooting. So you all hear that. And ask, what is this step? The practice that is beneficial for uprooting of all imaginations and illusions. So the next part touch on the three sense space. The first part is the chaku, the eye. So this part here says, O monks, the monk does not identify as with the eye, does not identify as in the eye, does not identify as from the eye, does not identify thinking the eye is mine. He does not identify as in form, object of the eye. He does not identify as eye consciousness. He does not identify as eye contact. And that pleasant or painful, or neither painful nor pleasant, but neutral feeling that arises, which is caused by or conditioned by eye contact, he does not identify that too. He does not identify in that too. He does not identify from that too. And he does not identify regarding that is mine. So the next section touches on the tongue, the next sense base. And Brother Ka, I won't read this because it's quite similar to the eye. The next sense base is the mind, mano. Brother Kao, can you please scroll down? This is on the mind, the same thing about what the bhikkhu does not identify with. And the last part basically tell us under, Brother Kao, can you please scroll down? The Yawata bhikkhu. This part basically mentioned that, O monks, as far as the group faculty of sense fields, this group, he does not identify with that too. He does not identify in that too. He does not identify from that too. He does not identify that is mine. Thus, he's not identifying and not grasping at anything in the world. He's not afraid. And when he's not grasping and does not show a longing after or not afraid, then the monk clearly knows or understands rebirth is destroyed, the higher life or holy life has been fulfilled, what ought to be done has been done, nothing more for this present life. And the last part is just emphasizing this indeed, O monks, that is the practice of such beneficial for uprooting of all imaginations and illusions. So again, my translation here is basically based on the meaning that I checked from the main source Sutta dictionary. So on the translation part, on the grammar, this is just a brief analysis. Below this is the detailed grammar analysis. So the first part, Sabha Manita Samugahata Sapayang Wo Bhikkhave Patipadang Dasasami. I think the word Sabha Manita Samugahata Sapayam, I think that is, actually I removed the word Tapurisa, I'm not too sure, but I think it's a Tapurisa compound. So the subject here is seen from the verb Dasasami, I shall teach. So, and the main object here is the Patipadam, I think is the steps or the practice. And okay, Sabha is adjective, prominent adjective. Manita, I take this as neuter, singular, accusative. This is what do you call that? The indirect object. Samugahata is also the, this is masculine, singular, accusative, another indirect object. Sapayang, adjective, it's beneficial. This refers to qualifying the practice, the beneficial practice. Wo here is second person pronoun, plural, dative. I think it's to you. Bhikkhave is vocative, masculine, plural, O monks. And Patipadam, this is a direct object. I take it as female, feminine, singular, accusative object. So the meaning here is all imaginations, uprooting or removal, beneficial to you, O monks, the practice I shall teach. And I just translated as, O monks, I shall teach you the practice that is beneficial for uprooting of all imaginations or illusions. The next sentence is Tam Sunata. Tam here, Sunata, the verb, second person. So this also indicate the subject, you all, the plural. And tam, I take it, this is a demonstrative pronoun, singular accusative. I take this to refer to the patipadam. So meaning you all hear that. Then the next sentence is katama chesa bikave sabah manita samugahata sapaya patipada. This is a question, katama. So the ma here is an interrogative pronoun adjective. It's with a long A, thing qualifying the patipada. So it's a copulative indefinite particle and sa refers to a demonstrative pronoun, feminine, singular, nominative, because I think it refers to the patipada. Bikave is vocative, masculine, plural, omans, and saba, manita, samugata, sapaya, as explained above. All imaginations uprooting beneficial. So the translation here is, and what is that amongst the practice that is beneficial for uprooting of all imaginations or illusions. The next sentence, ida bikave biku chakum namanati chakusmin namanati chakuto namanati chakum meti namanati. Ida here is the adverb indeclinable. Bikave is addressing, vocative, masculine, plural, all monks. Biku here is a subject, masculine, singular, nominative, the monk. And chakum, I put here as a neuter, singular, accusative. This object, the I. Na, manati, na is a negative particle, indeclinable, do not work. Manati, this is third person singular. The bhikkhu identifies them. Shakusmin is in the eye. Neuter, singular, locative object refers here to in the eye. Now manati, as explained, do not identify. Chakuto is a neuter, singular, ablative. This I take this as an object from the eye. And namanati, negative, do not identify. And chakum is the object, also neuter, singular, accusative, the eye. Meti, this is a first person pronoun. It's actually me plus iti. Iti here is a statement of thought. So it's put in inverted commas referring to first person pronouns, singular genitive. I put it as is mine. And namanati, do not identify. So the translation here is O monks here, O monks. The monk does not identify as with the eye, does not identify as in the eye, does not identify as from the eye, does not identify thinking the eye is mine. Basically, it's all direct translation from the meaning, the Pali meaning. The next part here is rupe namanati pe Chaku vinyanang namanati, chaku sampasang namanati, yang pidang chaku sampasa pachaya, upajati vedayitang, sukangwa, dukangwa, adukang masukangwa, tampi namanati, tasmimpi namanati, tatupi namanati, tammeti namanati. Rupe here is I think it is a neuter, singular, locative in the form which is basically object of the eye. So namanati, do not identify, and pe is an indication a passage has been omitted or either a passage has to be repeated. Chaku vinyanang is chaku plus vinyanang. But I think I miss out something here because when I transfer out to protocol, a lot of things goes missing after retype. Where I put here? Oh, I take it as a whole thing. Neuter, singular, accusative, and the meaning is I consciousness. Nominative, do not identify, and Chaku sampasang is actually Chaku plus sampasang. There's a typo error there. This is masculine, singular, accusative, eye contact. Nominative is do not identify. Yam pidang, this is Sunday yang plus api plus idang. Yang is a relative pronoun. Neuter, singular, nominative. Api is indeclinable. And idang is a pronoun, neuter, singular, nominative. I take this as the normative referring to the Veda itang. I'm not sure whether that's correct, but I think refers to that feeling. Chaku sampasa pachaya. This is made up of a compound made up of chaku, sampasa plus pachaya. Chaku is a noun, neuter, singular, accusative. Sampasa is a noun, masculine, singular, accusative. And pachaya, this is masculine, plural, relative from the dictionary. The Start Dictionary is as adverb caused by. The meaning is eye contact and caused by. Upajati, this is you plus the root part plus ya. The conjugations. So I won't go into the detail how to derive. Actually, it was mentioned about UD plus Ajati, the DD, DY changed to YY. That's why it comes to that one is provided in the detailed analysis. So this is a verb. Third person singular arises, and whether itang is a neuter singular accusative, meaning feeling. And the next line, sukang wa, dukang wa, adukang masukang wa, tampi namanati. Sukang here is the adjective neuter adverb. Wa is an indeclinable particle of disjunction. Dukang is also the adjective neuter adverb. Wa indeclinable particle. Adukang masukang, this is the joining of the two words. The Sunday M is when it's inserted between two vowels. One of the Sunday rules. So it's adjective neuter adverb. Neither painful nor pleasant, neutral. And tampi is made of tampi plus api. Tam is the indeclinable, oh no, tam is a demonstrative pronoun. Neuter, singular, accusative. And the other one is the adverb to, that to. And nominative do not identify. The next line, tasmin pi, refers to tasmin plus api. Tasmin pi namanati, tatopi namanati, tammeti namanati. So this tasmin pi has a demonstrative pronoun, singular locative, plus the indeclinable api. Nominative do not identify. Tatopi is a demonstrative pronoun, ability, singular, plus api, indeclinable. Nominative do not identify. And tam, demonstrative pronouns, neuter, singular, accusative. And meti, that is first person relative pronoun, singular genitive, plus the quotation. Is mine, thinking is mine, and nominative do not identify. The translation, Brother Cow, can you please move the screen down? The translation here, I put it as he does not identify as in form object of the eye. He does not identify as eye consciousness. He does not identify as eye contact. And I think even may not be a proper word, but I think maybe that pleasant or painful or neither painful nor pleasant neutral feeling that arises, which is caused by condition or conditioned by eye contact. He does not identify with that too. He does not identify in that too. Does not identify from that too. He does not identify regarding that is mine. Then this part deals with yanhi bhikkhave manati yasmin manati yato manati yam meti manati tato tam hoti anatta. Anatta bhavi bhava sato loko bhava meva binnandati. Yanhi is a middle yam plus he is relative pronoun singular accusative yan plus the indeclinable him. The meaning is whichever this plus indeed. Because is addressing vocative masculine plural all monks. Manati here identifies. Yasmin is a relative pronoun singular locative in that which Manati identifies. Yato is a relative pronoun singular ability from that. And Manati identifies Yam. It's mentioned above, pronoun, relative pronoun singular accusative. Meti, again, first pronoun singular genitive code. Iti is mine. Identify. Tato, pronoun is a demonstrative pronoun singular ablative from that. Tam is a relative pronoun singular accusative that. And hoti is plus a root who plus a, the conjunction, first conjunction verb to be. And anatta here is the adverb.
We have 5 minutes left, so you don't need to go so detailed. It just shows this. I mean, because we can see the Pali or English. No, you no need to go so detailed. Only 5 minutes left.
Oh, sorry, because suddenly it was so long. Sorry. Okay, otherwise, so or in a different manner or in a different way. So all monks indeed, whichever thing he identifies with, he identifies as in that, he identifies as from that, he identifies regarding that as mine. Then from that becomes otherwise. Basically means that shouldn't be, right? Or it turned out in a different way or something like that. Okay, anatta bhavi bhava sato loko bhava me abhinandati. So this anatta bhavi here is anatta plus actually is a sorry, it's not a bhavi, it's a bhavi. I think it's without the bhavi. Sorry, it's anatta plus bhavi, not the bhavi. So this adverb plus adjective, meaning otherwise in a different way or inevitable going to be. Bhava sato, I think here is the subject, take it as a subject together with the local. Bhava is in a state of existence, sato is a living being, and loco is the world. Bhava me abhinandati. This is bhava plus eva plus the verb abhinandati. M is inserted because of the Sunday insertion of M into 2 vowels. And basically this word means becoming only finds pleasure in. So I take it as the world. This is the nominative of the world, a living being, state of existence. And one becoming only to delight oneself in. This inevitably is going to be otherwise. That's my interpretation based on the meaning. So, Sayagi, I want the tongue. The rest is great.
It's quite same. Yeah, just
yeah.
you
So
go for the last one. I think the rest are same.
The Yawata, is it?
Yes.
This is on the mind. Okay, Yawata here, Yawata bikawe, kanda datu ayatanang tampina menati, tasmimpina menati, tatopina menati, tametina menati. This is Yawata, I take it as adverb indeclinable as far as bikawe, omangs, kanda datu ayatanang. I don't know why the U and A together in one word. I thought cannot, 2 vowels, but anyway, is that kanda plus datu plus ayatanang. These are now so is kanda is a group faculty, masculine singular accusative, and a sense. Datu is a sense faculty, and ayatanang is a sense field. So I put it as the group faculty of sense fields basis. Tampi is a relative pronoun. I think I already gone through that just now, so I won't go in detail. The translation is all monks as Brother Cow, can you all monks as far as the group faculty of sense field space, the whole group, he does not identify with that too, he does not identify in that too, he does not identify from that too, he does not identify that as mine. So the next sentence, so evam amana mano nacha kinchi loke upadiyati. So this, so here is a demonstrative pronoun, masculine singular nominative. He refers to he, that evam is a verb indeclinable, thus amana mano, this is a negative na plus man plus ya, the root man plus ya plus the ending here mano, present participle. So I take it as to not identifying. Na is a negative to non, and cha, che, kinchi here is kim plus chi, indefinite particle, interrogative particle, refers to anything. Loke is masculine singular locative in the world. Upa diyati is upa plus the prefix a. Upa is also a prefix a. Long a is a prefix da plus I plus ya, the conjugation. This is a verb, third person singular, refers to clinging to, grasping. So here, thus, I translate as thus, he is not identifying, and he does not grasp anything in the world. Upadiyati also can put as present, like present participle, continuous tense. I can say that thus he is not identifying and not grasping at anything in the world. Brother Kao, can you please? Anupadiyang na paritasati. This is made up of the negative plus the prefix a, and then the root da plus I plus ya. And na paritasati. This is a verb made up of pari, the prefix plus tas, the root plus ya plus ti. Anupadiyan is a negative present participle, not grasping, na, do not, and paritasati, prefix plus the verb, third person singular, so shows a longing after or afraid or worried. So I translated as he is not grasping and not showing a longing after, or he's not worried or afraid. Aparitasang pachatanewa parinibayati. This is aparitasang is I think it's the negative a plus pari, prefix plus tas, root plus yam, and the negative brings present participle, masculine singular nominative, not meaning not afraid or worry or longing after. Pachataneva, this is pachatam plus eva. Is adverb plus indeclinable, the emphatic particle, meaning individually or separately. Parinibayati is a prefix plus a verb. Pari plus ni plus a va, root plus ya plus ti, prefix plus. This is a third person singular. Ceases to exist, to attain, meaning to attain Nibbana. So my translation here is not showing a longing after or not being afraid or worrying. Indeed, as an individual, he ceases to exist. The last part, Kina Jati, Usitam, Brahmachariyang, Katang, Karaniyang, Naparang, Ita, Tayati, Anjanati. Kina here is made up of ki plus ya, is past participle kiyati, mean destroyed. Jati is a feminine singular nominative rebirth. I think this is the subject. And Vusitam, past participle of pasati, was plus ti, thus meaning thus fulfilled. Brahmachariyam is Brahma plus chariyam, is a neuter singular basis subject, meaning good plus conduct, holy life, higher life has been fulfilled. Katang, past participle karoti, meaning done, and karaniyan, the run of karoti, adjective ought to be done. Naparang, ita tayati, pajanati. Naparang here is a negative plus adverb na plus parang, so it's nothing more. Itam plus tta, ta plus iti. This is a neuter singular dative, the end quote, meaning this present life. Pajanati is a pa plus the root na, nya, is it? Or plus the na plus ti. The na is changed to cha. So it becomes pajanati. It's a prefix and verb, third person singular. He knows or understands clearly. So the translation, he knows, understands clearly, rebirth is destroyed, the higher life or holy life has been fulfilled. What ought to be done has been done, nothing more for this present life. And the last part, ayang ko sa bikave sabamanita samugahata sapaya patipadati. Ayang here is pronoun nominative, singular, feminine, this, ko, enclitic, indeclinable. Indeed, sa is a demonstrative pronoun, singular, feminine. I think refers to the patipada. That Bikabe addressing and all illusions, uprooting beneficial practice. So this part is, this indeed, O monks, is that practice beneficial for uprooting of all imaginations, illusions. And Brother Kao, can you please bring down? So this is the Pali grammar analysis part. That's all my presentation, Sayaji. Thank you very much, Brother Kao.
Okay, thank you. How long do you take to do this? How many days? Just
a long
survey.
time to do.
How long?
I had that 2 months, but I was just spending some time there. But I actually, Sayagi, I took a lot of time typing out because I don't have a proper laptop. I'm using the iPad, and it was really difficult. So later I'm going to source for a laptop, the one with Microsoft. When my nephew comes back to visit from Australia, so he will go with me to buy. Because I have hearing problems, so I need somebody to go with me. Otherwise, I cannot hear these people say so.
You should ask him to give you his laptop and ask him to buy a new one and solve your problem. The young people, they let.
He has given me one computer before he left, but that was before the pandemic. But this computer, there's no typewriting. It's a very old computer, so I cannot use it.
When he's here, you ask him to install the Pali software and so on. Okay, all right. So I think most of them you get right. So I'm so surprised because personally, this is actually I'm so sorry to give you this one. It's quite difficult also. In terms
I don't know whether it's
difficult.
correct. I'm not sure whether it's correct.
Brother Kao, can you share the screen again just now? Okay, just now you always say what? Imagine this, imagine that. Look at your first translation. Okay. Imagination. Do you understand what's the meaning of this imagination? This
something like an illusion.
Think of what?
Manita.
Think about what?
Think about all those the thing that we see as what I understand. That's why I say I'm not conversant with sutta, but basically this, we imagine that these are things we see as something real, but it may not be. So we are happy with it due to our sense base, but actually this is something different. Am I right?
Okay. Oh well, this one general way we can see, all right? We can say like talking about imagination, about those unreal things like impermanent suffering. We thought is permanent and so on. But I think the main thing is talking about, since talking about the eye, the ear and nose, and talking about body parts, right? About the five aggregate, it's talking about clinging to, take them as I, self, mine, you know. That's the key word about this one.
Oh, okay.
Remember inside also talking about you take it as I and mine,
Yeah,
something like that, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this should be to do with this idea of this I and mine. Scroll down some more, Baraka. Okay, that's one thing. Yeah, now you see, he does not, now you translate, the monk does not identify as with the I. Identify what? What it identify? It identify the self, you know, mine. You see, thinking the I is mine. You already right, thinking the I is mine. So he does not identify. There must be something. He does not identify what. He does not identify the self. That's why this is actually talking about the contemplation of vipassana, where you contemplate the body parts to let go the idea of self. The eye is the eye, you know, the form is a form, the feeling is a feeling, right? Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So later
Thank
you
you.
can make some notes. Okay. So some
Yeah.
more, some more. There is talking about, one is talking about the what, five aggregates, and then the, I think there's down some more, some more. Okay. Some more. Yeah. Okay. Uh, I think further up. Sorry, further up. Yeah. There's about five aggregates. Something. Some more up.
This is on the mano.
Mano.
This one is on the.
I.
Go further up will be on the jiha.
Yeah. Jiha. Yeah.
But Sayagi,
The one you translate, the group of faculties. You know. I think
the
down.
under under Yawata.
Yawata. Do
Further
a
down.
search on further down on Yawata.
Further
Yeah.
down. You have to go out here. Yawata Bhikkhave Kanda Dhatu.
Oh yeah. Not this one, because it say Yawata is as far as correct. Kanda Dhatu Ayatana. This is the way we practice vipassana. Kanda is five aggregates. Dhatu is Dhatu is elements. Maybe we are talking about 18 elements. Ayatana is a base. Right. So Kanda five aggregates. Dhatu you can translate is 18 elements. Ayatana is 12 bases. So it's how we contemplate our body parts. All right. So Kanda is 5. Dhatu is 18 elements. Ayatana is 12 bases. So this means that here it says that as far as it all in the bhikkhu body, they right to the extent of your Kanda is aggregate, Dhatu, elements, and Ayatana base. So we don't identify all this as I and mine. Okay. So this one part you need to change. There's some more down there. Okay, and yeah, some more up. Sorry, up. Okay, some more up. Okay, then this one is some more up. Okay, so this one word is say about you say this pleasant life. You know, you translate as this pleasant
then
life.
got to go further down.
Yeah,
Brother
further
Kao,
down,
just scroll down a bit.
Okay, stop. Some more up.
Just go up a bit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Stop. Okay.
Here.
Okay. So naparam itatayati pajanati. So you translate as he nothing to do with what this pleasant life. Okay. Some more. I think the translation is cannot be seen. Yeah. He's no. Okay. The translation is further two down already, cannot be seen.
He's not
Nothing to learn for this pleasant life. Well, actually, the itata, the Pali words, actually beside the present life, there's another translation. Is a this state of being.
Oh.
Assistant, talking about assistance, no?
Oh.
Because
Mm.
if I think you are checking the concise Pali dictionary. If you check the Pali text society, it have different meanings. So it's better
Yes.
you check the Pali PTS society, because
Oh.
wait, let me share my screen. Okay. Can you also wait? Can you all see my screen? Wait, try to share.
No.
Wait, where is my Zoom now?
Stop sharing, right? Have to stop
Oh,
sharing.
yeah, okay. You stop sharing. Okay. So let me share my screen. So that's why having a proper dictionary is very important. ITTHA. What's the word? Itata. This one, right? See? Okay. In this, beside being in this world, another one is pleasant state of becoming. You see? This one.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So this means that when you check dictionary, you need to check few meaning. It's talking about this world or this life, but another meaning is just actually talking about becoming. Means that after he passed away, you got a Pali Nibbana, there will be no more of coming back again or the state of becoming.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank
Okay,
you.
Berkau, you can share again. Yeah. Berkau, you can share. Yes. Okay. All right. So we look at the Pali up some more. Yes. Up some more. Yeah. Okay. So it's talking about, yes. So after he finished the birth, he lived the holy life. He done what he done. Then after that, there will be no more state of becoming. This means he attained Arahant by this contemplation of the six sense door, ayatana, everything he don't conceive. Actually, the mayati is translated bhikkhu body as do not conceive, not imagine. But it's okay if you don't want to use the word conceive or imagine. It's okay. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I
Thank
think
you.
that this is a point that I see so far, because there's no time for me to check detail. So what I want you all to do is you all send me. Okay. Can stop sharing. Yeah. Okay. So for those who present today, you all send me your notes. Okay. Base your own presentation, because I like to give you some marks, or I will give you some marks. But after that, later, so I will send you the note today. When next week, uh, okay, next week when they finish all the translation, I will send you the Bhikkhu Bodhi translation. Then you all revise your notes again. All right. You check the Bhikkhu Bodhi and you revise the notes. But just now what I said already, you all can do some revision already. Okay. All right. So after you revise, then you send to me. Then I will give you some marks. Of course, all this when it come to the what examination is not a lot, because we need to check your attendance. We need to check your homework. All this presentation will take little bit marks only. But still, to give you some marks, it's good for you all to understand how much do you really achieve so far. But I think it's very great you all managed to finish these suttas, because this one is actually difficult to do, compared to the last time. Last time the Anguttara, the one you all do, is compared to here, is it easy? Right or not?
Yeah. Yeah. This is more difficult.
More difficult.
And it doesn't help with our
No translation given.
and
Right.
yeah, and our knowledge of sutta is not so good, so it doesn't help.
Yeah, that's why it made you more interested to read the sutta, right? But at
Yeah.
least I so happy you all managed to, three of the students managed to pass so far pass, because you all done lots of very good detailed analysis. Yeah, that's the purpose, because if I don't give you this kind of thing, you never force yourself, right? Because by doing this, you really have to force yourself, and then you have to think, because this time totally no translation. Okay, I hope you all don't go and look for the translation of Bhikkhu Bodhi, right? No, right?
No,
So
we
okay,
just
good.
want to find out how we do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yours is actually quite very near already. Most of you are actually quite near already. All right, just a little bit miss point here, but it's okay. Later when you check the Bhikkhu body, you find out how much nearer or how much far you are from there. Okay, so other students, so in future, when the student learn, you all will not start with such difficult because they already learn from the other teacher, and this group they already learned themselves for more than 2 years, so they are very senior. You are considered senior group, okay? So and then they all been following me since the how many 9 months last time, okay? So that's why they have improved to this state. They be able to do analysis and be their own. All right, so when you all learn, you all for other students, you all will be go to the basic. You all like kindergarten, you will learn from there lesson number 1 how to pronounce the Pali and so on. Okay, it's quite late, so okay, so we just share our good deeds with everybody. So we just say very briefly idam no. Okay, we recite together everybody. Okay, idam no. Okay, so we ask everybody to how to say
Mute.
oh, ask everybody to unmute. Okay, all right. Okay, so we recite together imano imano punya bagan sapa satanang dema imano punya bagan sapa satanang dema imano punya bagan sapa satanang dema idam no nyatina hotu sukita hotu nyatayo idam no nyatina hotu sukita hotu nyatayo idam no nyatina hotu sukita hotu nyatayo. Okay, sadhu sadhu sadhu.